Hi guys, this is Karan here from Headphone Zone, and in today's video I'll be talking about some of my favorite IEMs that I've been listening to over the last couple of months. The IEMs that I'm going to be talking about in this video range from Rs 5,000 and go all the way up to Rs 2,50,000, and we cover a bunch of brands in this video, and I'll be talking to you about each of the IEMs briefly. Alright, so I'm gonna start this video with the One Custom Juniors. So the One Custom Juniors are a hybrid driver array with a standard one dynamic driver and two balanced armature driver setup. But where these differ is with their ability to personalize the sound signature with the dip switches on the shells. So there are two switches on each shell, and with these you can toggle between three distinct sound signatures that suit your listening needs. They're fairly lightweight, so they're easy to carry around with you wherever you're going, and they come with a detachable MMCX cable which also allows you to upgrade and replace them if so need be. So the reason that I really like the One Custom Juniors is for the fact that they present a highly fun and engaging listening experience. The sound presented is very balanced without muddying any of the frequency ranges, and especially if you're listening to electronic music genres, these just sound phenomenal. The punch in the low end, the clarity in the mid range, and the shine on the top end is just exceptional. Alright, so the next IEM on my list is the 7 Hz Timeless. So the Timeless is unique in terms of its driver configurations. These IEMs come with a large planar magnetic driver, and due to the nature of the planar magnetic drivers, the sound presented is highly balanced. I would even say close to a neutral or flat with a little bit of a shimmer on the top end. Now with this sort of a sound, all your transients in your music, all the mid-range vocals and the cymbal hits, hi-hat hits are all presented very accurately, and they resolve quite beautifully. The construction of the Timeless is quite robust with the use of high quality aircraft grade aluminum which sort of reassures you to take them out with you wherever you go. These also come with a detachable cable. So one of the reasons that I really like the 7 Hz Timeless is because whatever sort of musical genre you play through them, be it an orchestral piece, be it a ballad, or be it an electronic track, these are able to present the sound as accurately as possible without really mudding or coloring the sound at any frequency range. Alright, so the next IEM on my list is the all-new Meze Audio ADVAR. So Meze Audio as a brand is well known in the audiophile community to present some really beautifully designed and engineered headphones and IEMs, and the ADVAR is no different. The ADVAR comes with a single dynamic driver that has been meticulously tuned to present that signature Meze warm sound, a little bit of oomph in the low end and a little bit of a roll off in the top end. Overall sound is quite balanced, and listening to music on the ADVAR is just an experience in itself. Talking about the construction, the ADVAR is just built beautifully. The shells of the ADVAR are ergonomically designed and they sit perfectly in your ear. Listening to the ADVAR for extended listening periods is just so much fun. One of the main reasons that I really like the ADVAR is because of that warm Meze sound signature. You can literally pick these IEMs up, connect it to a source, and just listen to music for an extended time, and it just feels like very enriching experience. Alright, so the next IEM on my list is quite unique, and I mean no puns out here, but it's the Unique Melody Meze Mark II. So the team at Unique Melody, when engineering the Meze Mark II, pushed a lot of envelopes, especially in terms of the driver configuration. The Meze Mark II comes with a quad bridge driver array with one single dynamic driver, 4 balanced armature drivers, 2 electrostat drivers with an additional bone conduction drivers. Now with this driver array, the listening experience becomes very immersive. You not only listen to the music, but you can literally feel the low end in your auditory canal. This is quite immersive, engaging, and nothing that any other IEM that I've heard presents. To support that hybrid driver, quad bridge driver configuration, the shells of the Meze Mark II have been designed from a single piece of carbon fiber, which also sort of reassures you to take them out and use them in an outdoor setting. These also come with a detachable 2-pin cable, and they come with a 2.5 balance cable right out of the box. So your listening experience is already elevated right after you open them. Besides that unique and immersive listening experience, I really like the Meze Mark II for one particular reason. You can literally throw any sort of music, any sort of source, any sort of musical genre at them, and they just perform brilliantly. Alright, so we've moved to my top 3 picks, and the next IEM that I want to talk about is the Noble Audio ZEPHYR. So the ZEPHYR is a pretty fairly standard IEM in terms of its driver configuration. It has 2 balanced armature drivers and 1 dynamic driver. But what's unique about the ZEPHYR is the way it's been tuned. It presents a highly balanced sound, but there is that little bit of a scoop in the low end that just adds a little bit of a oomph and that engaging factor when listening to music on the ZEPHYR. There's another unique thing about the ZEPHYR is the fact that it uses no electronic crossovers between the drivers. So what that does is it presents a very coherent listening experience, and there's no artifacts in either 3 of the frequencies. What I also really like about the ZEPHYR is the way that it's designed. It's quite ergonomic, and the faceplate kind of showcases a honeycomb design. Another reason that I really like listening to the ZEPHYR is because of a certain emotional quality when you're playing music through the ZEPHYR. Alright, so the next IEM on my list is 64Audio's U18T. The U18T is quite unique in terms of its driver configuration, and it features a whopping 18 balanced armature drivers per side. Now these 18 balanced armatures have been tuned so well that it presents a highly accurate, clear and concise sound. The U18T also incorporates a lot of patented technologies that help these drivers to present a sound that is super accurate. Team at 64Audio have used an open balanced armature driver, which is quite unique to the U18T itself. The way that these IEMs have been designed are exquisite, especially that flash orange color and the copper patinated faceplate, which is very unique to 64Audio as a brand. Now, one of the reasons that I really love listening to the U18T and I keep going back for them is their ability to present sound in a manner where when you're listening to your music, it almost feels like you're listening to the way the artist intended a particular piece to sound like. Another thing that I'm really impressed with the U18T is its ability to change these sound modules. Now what these do is they slightly modify the way the music is presented, and you can really configure the U18T to sound just the way you like it to be. All in all, in every aspect, the U18T shines bright and it's just a technical wonder if I were to say so. Alright, so the next IEM on my list is my current favorite IEM, and it's an IEM from Visioneers called the ELYSIUM. So the ELYSIUM is a tri-bridge driver IEM with 1 dynamic driver, 1 balanced armature driver and 2 electrostatic drivers. Now each of these drivers are handling its relative frequencies, the dynamic driver handling the low end, the balanced armature driver handling the mid-range, and the 2 electrostatic drivers handling the top end. The way that these drivers work in conjunction with each other is just fabulous, and the sound that it presents is highly accurate, highly neutral and highly flat. So with the ELYSIUM, if you listen to a particular piece of music, it reveals all the nuances, all the smaller details quite effortlessly that you would not really have heard before. If you personally ask me, the reason why these are my current favorite IEMs is just the ability to present sound in a manner where you can hear sounds in the top end, in the mids, that you wouldn't really be able to hear with any other IEM. Alright, so that was a roundup of all my favorite IEMs at the moment. All of these IEMs present great sound, They have their own positives, and if you'd like to listen to them, please do drop by at our experience studio. And that's it for today's video. So I'll see you in the next one.